Hey everybody, it's Sandy from Sandy J. L. Terry Fitness, and I am here today with Greg Patrick Ryan. He's written a bunch of books, I think about 50, is that right?
About close to 50, yeah.
And they're all about health, wealth, and wellness. So you got to check them out. They are available on Amazon. So today we're going to be talking to Greg about Lifepacknano. So what has your experience been with Lifepacknano so far, Greg?
Well, Lifepacknano is a supplement that is high in antioxidants, micronutrients, and it's got this technology called nanotechnology. And my experience has been great. I'm not a supplement pusher, so to speak, but it was introduced to me about 4 years ago. Mm-hmm. And for me, I have attention deficit disorder, and I have another kind of weird form of autistic tendencies. And both of those diseases are linked back to oxidative stress and inflammation in your body. So
Right.
I knew just enough that if I could, nutritionally speaking, manage those two, then my life would be a lot more, better quality. So that's kind of how I got introduced to Lifepacknano, and that was 4 years ago.
Wow, that's amazing. That's amazing. Now, I know I've been on Lifepacknano for about a year and a half, and I have got crazy amount of energy. I can go from 5 a.m. to 10 p.m., and I don't miss a beat. So it's done a lot for me also.
Well, there's a lot of, there's so many supplements out there.
Oh, yeah.
You've been in the fitness business, and me as well. We're bombarded with a lot of stuff.
True.
The company called Pharmanex that produces Lifepacknano also had a biomarker technology called the biophotonic scanner that would also measure the absorption rate of this cachet of vitamins.
Right.
So for me, if I had a company that backed up their supplementation
Mm-hmm.
through science and biomarker, then I could measure the progress.
Correct.
So a person with attention deficit disorder or Alzheimer's or Asperger's or autism, stuff like that, that all of those diseases are linked back to oxidative stress. Then ADHD kicked in there. Sorry about that. Didn't poop. If I could take that and measure that,
Mm-hmm.
then maybe my brain would slow down a little bit. And that's kind of what happened. And I was on Adderall at the time.
Wow.
And so my scan score was like 18,000 out of 100,000. And that's really dangerously low. I'm very fit. So that kind of got my attention over all the other supplementations that I'd been asked to try over the years. And so I got my measuring score, started taking Lifepacknano, and then within like 6 months, my score was over 55, 60,000.
Wow.
And
That's
so
awesome.
the byproduct of that was I rid myself of all my medications.
Wow.
So for me,
Yay.
yours was energy, yours was blood sugar, yours was, maybe hormonal stuff for females. Mine was managing 2 diseases. And so then I could measure the progress. I could validate this. So, no matter what you're taking, make sure that you can validate it.
Right.
That was the big thing for me. I wanted science, I wanted a biomarker, and I wanted a high antioxidant. The other thing that your viewers might not understand is that disease comes from oxidative stress on the cell, which comes from inflammation, which comes from high free radicals in your body. Now,
True.
what offsets that? Antioxidants,
Mm-hmm.
colored foods, things of that nature. But everything comes from the gut.
Right.
So if we clean out the gut through supplementation or eating more color green vegetables and stuff, then we have a better chance of fighting off some of those diseases.
True. I agree. Well, they've done a lot for me, and this is what the box looks like. I know you've seen it on my Facebook posts in the past. This is an amazing supplement. It's done a lot for me. It's pretty much given me my life back. So I would really recommend it, especially if you're competing for a show. It does help with, it creates fuller muscle bellies, and what that means is a fuller muscle. So if there's any bodybuilders out there watching or figure fitness competitors, this is definitely a must-have supplement. I am maintaining a low percentage of body fat within a normal range, and I'm still able to eat what I want. So for me right there, that definitely.
You're not going to tell them how old you are. Okay.
Fit after 50, how's that?
But that's very important. I mean, as we get older, blood sugar problems, hormones, you name it. And if we can regulate those, and let's just face it, 99.9% of the people don't get enough nutrients.
Right, that's so true.
That's why the supplement industry is where it is.
Yep.
But the key things is, can you measure the absorption rate of that supplementation? And can you remeasure it too? And, your DNA is different than Greg's DNA.
Right.
You might wear the same shirt, but your DNA is different.
Right.
So,
right.
Somebody can come and say, okay, we got all these clinicals on these supplements, but can they measure your gut absorption? Right. That's the key. And so you have to have high antioxidant, and you have to be able to measure. And that was for me.
Yeah.
That's what changed my life, was from those two diseases and the ability to measure.
And I agree, because when I first started Lifepack, I was already training for a show, so I was eating a lot of fruits and vegetables.
Now, what do you mean show? I mean, some of the viewers don't know what you mean.
Okay, figure competition. So that you wanted to be lean, but you still wanted to look full. So I did a show prior to the one I competed in 2 years ago, and I was too lean because I didn't use any supplements at all, and I pretty much did a typical bodybuilder diet. So the last show competition I actually won my class in the master's figure, and I really didn't have to diet. I had to eat more food, which is kind of nice up into show.
You mean you had to eat more food?
Yeah.
See, that doesn't make sense. And, when I competed in the bodybuilding world, we had to deprive ourselves of food. We had side effects of sleep deprivation,
right.
irritability, mood swings, hot flash. I mean, you just name it. Everything it wasn't the most, it seemed like healthiest sport.
Nope.
So there's a lot of, ups and downs. So what you're saying is that if you're competing, that allowed you to regulate a lot of that stuff, and you weren't as deprived.
Exactly. Because back in the day when we were competing, you looked great on the outside, but your insides were suffering.
Right. Now
with Lifepacknano, you look good from the inside and out.
So this is not a weight loss supplement.
No.
It's not, it's not promoted as such. But let's use the common sense approach here. If your pipes, if your gut is cleaned out,
right,
then the food is going to absorb better.
Correct.
Is that what you're saying?
Exactly.
So you have experienced people that have lost weight on this, but it's not deemed as a weight loss supplement.
Right, correct.
So, but you just insert the common sense approach. Clean out the gut, clean the rust out of the pipe, so to speak, however you want to call it, and then the food gets in there a lot better.
Yeah, exactly. And it absorbs into your system, so whatever you're taking in actually is being used in your body.
Right, so this is not just for people that compete or the fittest. This is for the people that are, the people that are just maybe general conditioning, maybe want to lose some weight. But let's not, I keep saying this, Sandy, but let's not forget, everything comes from the gut.
Exactly, yep.
And if you can take care of the absorption rate of your foods, then a lot of that other stuff just kind of happens, right?
Exactly. So true. Definitely. Well, thanks for joining us. Hope you learned a little bit on Lifepacknano. So if you are interested in getting the supplement or having one of us come and do an antioxidant scan on you, you can contact either me at sandyjalterifitness16@hotmail.com or gregryanfitness@yahoo.com. And check the end of the tape, and we'll have some other information on there for you. Thanks for watching.
See you later.
See ya.